Anyway, Robin, let's do a little news and get our asses out of here.
Since we're talking about the Million Man March, let's continue.
All right.
There have been no estimates yet as to how many people have shown up. However, they do say that there are a number of ways that the people in Washington determine how many people show up for any rally or event on that mall. They have grids and these computer graphs they use to determine from the size of the crowd exactly how many people are there. So we will be getting estimates later in the day, I'm sure.
No estimate yet?
They don't go by head count or anything like that.
Oh, I see.
They try to be very accurate. They said that the march, the anti-war march a few years back in the 70s, attracted about 500,000 to 600,000 people.
Right.
And the Civil Rights March of 64, I think, had 250,000. So 1 million would be an awful lot of people.
Well, did they count Melrose Larry Green?
I don't know if you're going to discount the reporters in Melrose.
Well, they are there.
People. They are saying that tens of thousands are there. But they're not estimating anywhere close to 1 million at this point. Traffic around Washington is supposed to be moving smoothly.
Well, I walked around the city this morning. I saw plenty of black guys running around. I'll tell you the truth. I don't think many black guys from New York left. I saw tons of black people.
Capitol Police put the crowd at about 50,000, but Benjamin Chavez says...
the media is lying. There's 12 million.
300,000.
There's 12 million people here. That's what we do. Remember when we go to when we go...
Doesn't everybody?
Yeah, when we do our funerals, we usually have about 10 or 15,000. We get on the air. There's over 130,000 people here, Robin. That's right, Howard.
Every time you see a person, you multiply them by 3 or something.
Yeah. Well, that's how you do a head count. Then the cops come along and ruin it and go, I believe there's 3,000 people here. 45,000 black people accidentally went to the state of Washington. Did you read that?
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Is that what
they're on the wrong bus?
People are in the wrong place.
All of a sudden, the state of Washington has the highest per capita amount of black people. Seattle is afraid. They've closed it all down.
Well, they should just calm down.
All right.
There are some statistics that I came...
It doesn't matter.
Stop that. Statistics I came across today that they might want to address at the Million Man March.
Go ahead.
They say in the census that the number of two-parent families is on the rebound. You know, we had a great rise of single-parent families going on here in the United States, but there's been a little bit of a rebound in the numbers for two-parent families.
Mm-hmm.
However, among black families, 65% of homes with children are headed by single parents.
Wow. 65%.
65. That's more than half of the children in black homes are being raised by a single parent. The Census Bureau says black men are 8 times more likely to be murdered than white men. And 5 times more likely to be murdered than black women.
It doesn't matter.
She says it doesn't matter.
The Sentencing Project, a nonprofit group that advocates alternative sentences, says thousands more black men are serving time in prison or jail than studying in college. The group also reports that this year about 1/3 of black men in their 20s are either in jail or prison or on parole or probation.
So why don't we switch them? Why don't we put all the college kids in jail and take all the black guys in jail and put them in college?
What they're saying is sometimes the sentences should be college, I think, in these instances.
Well, a lot of these guys are in there because the police framed them. You know, you got to understand what's going on, Robin. If you were in the community, you would understand this.
I guess I would. I am so stupid.
A lot of these guys are framed. So in all seriousness, what is it, Gorilla?
We got Stuttering John on the hotline. He wants to talk to you again.
This is Stuttering John.
Hey, hello?
Yeah.
Hey, I have a guy who's very angry at Robin. Really angry. Don't curse. He's been cursing all day. Hold on a second.
If he curses, I got to hang up on him.
Hello, Howard.
How are you, sir?
I'm not well, Howard.
All right, go ahead. What is ailing
Howard, you sent John down here. You really put John in Helm's way this time.
Really?
You screwed up a lot of times sending him places where he shouldn't have been. Hey, okay.
Hey, come on, you
Howard,
gotta. I thought it's about peace.
Fool a lot of places.
Right.
But you should have sent Robin's sorry self down here.
Right.
You know, sister, you were invited to the march. You could have came down and showed your Oreo self here.
How could she
No,
wasn't
Robert,
invited?
you coulda
She's a
came.
woman. She's a
You
woman.
coulda came. See, hey, look. The minister said women would be respected here, and they would be. Even pitiful black women like Robin Silver.
I see.
Quivers, you know?
Well, let me ask you something. You said something interesting. Is that how you approach life? You give people ass whoopings?
I'm just telling you, the one set this clown here.
What's wrong with him being there?
It would be your fault if
you
he hit
said
it.
John here
Right.
talking about some bow tie, and his name is Minister Louis Farrakhan. Okay, Howard?
Right.
You know, and he is to be respected as well as that man that you go to temple to talk to.
Why would I be respected? Why would I respect Minister Louis Farrakhan, who makes racist statements? Why would I respect
He
him?
doesn't make a statement. He's talking the truth. He gives you the truth.
Oh.
There are a lot of bloodsuckers in the black community, and then there are a lot of Sambos in the black community like Robin Quivers, who we really don't give a doggone about.
Right.
You know
All right, well,
what I'm
that's your opinion, and you're entitled
that's
to
my
it.
opinion. That's the opinion.
I don't feel like giving you a ass whipping, as you call
Do
it.
you think that some of the bloodsuckers
Hey,
in the black
Howard.
community happen to also have black skin and are selling drugs to other black people
Yeah,
in the black community?
the drugs
How come you don't talk about them?
that they sell in the black community
Here we go.
comes
Where they
out of
come
the white
from.
community.
You don't have to sell them to your own people. What kind of a thing
Hey,
is that to do?
Robin, when the last time you did a line up there? When the last time you snorted up a line?
She doesn't snort lines.
What you say?
You mean she's not a good sister if she doesn't snort lines?
Robin is a piece of crap.
All
Thank
right.
you very much.
Robin-
Well, that's no way to respect anybody.
Yes, this is exactly what we were talking about. It's a bunch of people who got together because they don't like the names they're called.
No.
Call other people names.
You don't have one of those homeless people that you drag in there sometimes by John, or you drag in there with this homeless.
Why do you have to resort to
deputy
name
and
calling?
stuff.
Why do you resort to name calling? If you
Robin,
have
because
something to say,
basically
say
because
it.
I don't like you.
Well, then why do you have
Because
to...
as a black woman...
Why,
you
because she has a
You
different
have
opinion?
decided what I should
disappoint
do
me
as a black
seriously.
woman.
Because she has a
That
different
is why
opinion?
I'm not there.
Because she has a different
you're
opinion.
not here because you are making them big
No,
bucks
because
up
you're
there with
already
your
going to make
master,
the
Howard
decision
Stern.
for me.
Now, why don't you go kiss his
You
feet while
are
you're up
already
there?
going to make the decision for me. And whose feet do you kiss?
And so now anybody who works together is, anytime you work with a white person, he's the master.
We want to get paid, but see, we don't
wanna get
wanna
laid.
paid by selling
you're
ourselves out.
ridiculous.
You know,
I see.
Robin,
Are you taking care of your family? Are
Hey,
you
Robin,
doing what you're supposed to do?
There are more
You
white
know what?
people
One
on
thing.
welfare than black
You
people.
know what?
Robin.
I'll tell you one
Robin,
thing.
do
I
you
have
know
never
that there are
done
more white people
anything
on
to
welfare than black
negatively
people?
contribute to my community. Can you say the same thing?
What did you say?
I said I have never done anything to undermine or negatively
And what have
contribute
you
to my
done?
community.
What have you done to
Can you
uplift the
say
black
that?
community, Robin?
No,
He's
stop
done nothing.
asking me.
I did say I've
Answer
done
for
things
yourself.
to uplift the black community.
Answer for
What have you done
yourself.
to uplift the black community?
Excuse me, answer for
What
yourself.
have you done,
I have been an
Robin Quivers, to
upstanding
uplift
citizen.
You
She's
were
been,
I
she's
have
been
been an
admirable.
upstanding citizen. That's what I have done.
What have you done?
What
What have you done?
What have you done? He won't
Look at your record.
Well, let the guy talk. Hold on.
Rollerblading through Central
Let's
Park.
see what you've done.
Rollerblading. What have you
What
done?
have you done?
What have you done?
I have tutored kids. I have taken prison ministry meetings into the prisons, Robin.
Are you married?
Hello?
Do you have children?
No, I don't. Thank you.
Are you married?
No, I'm not.
Have you got children?
No, I don't.
Fine. Then you're doing okay. Don't worry about me.
Don't worry about you. Is that your only? That's the only
Are
thing
you
say?
gay?
Don't worry about you. Hey, Howard.
No, I'm just asking, are you gay?
If I was gay, I wouldn't really want to choke John's tongue out right now if I was gay.
I see.
You know?
But why would you want to choke somebody?
The gay part of me wants to take and just take you, Howard. The gay part of me wants to take you and sadistically beat you. Cut your hair off
isn't
your
that
head.
nice?
Well, I'm glad you're
Cut the hair
working
off
with
your
children.
head.
I'm glad
You
you're
know?
working with children.
Well, I hope you
It's a
tell-
fine way of solving
I
problems.
hope you tell all the kids that you work with. That's how you solve problems.
What you say?
That's a fine way of solving
I
problems.
said I hope that's how you tell children to solve problems.
No, what I'm trying to say.
Why would you solve your problems that way? Isn't that a terrible thing?
When you solve problems, we're standing right now just a couple blocks from the racist U.S. Senate and Congress building, the House, the Capitol building, right?
Yeah.
Now, while those racist fools are up there misinterpreting the Constitution of the United States, trying to rewrite it, you know, this is a joke, you know?
All right. Hey, anyway, listen, I wish you luck. I hope something. Yeah, well, let me just say something. I hope something good.
Hey, where's my money? Don't I get paid for this interview?
Yes, you do.
You negotiate before you talk, my
you
friend.
You got broke John standing here with no money. You got Johnny Glum and all the gifts, all the goodies. Why didn't you send this chump down here with some freebies, man?
Well, you got a good point there.
And one last thing. What's the problem with you and Dice, man? Why can't you respect Dice in that fake show that I think they canceled already?
Well, listen, Dice evidently is no longer Dice, and he doesn't come on the show. I haven't heard from him. I don't know what. I think he's trying to change his image.
I'm not that I finally got a chance to get on the show.
All right, very good. And I hope.
Where's my prizes, man?
1 second, we'll have your prizes.
Where are my goodies? Put Jackie,
come down here and try
Give
to
me my
collect.
free gifts, man.
I tell you what, when you get back to New York, you come down here.
I'm from D.C., man.
All right, when you come down here, I will give you your gift.
John will tell you that I was listening to the radio when I spotted his pitiful self standing around behind the porta johns.
John hiding? Is that what
John was hiding.
Hey, tell Jackie that his cousin Mark Furman needs him.
All right, very good. Thank you.
Tell Jackie that his cousin needs him very, very
And
badly.
I hope that something good comes out of today.
Yes.
Very good. Salam alaikum.
Here's your buddy.
Thank you.
Hey.
All right, you better get out of there, man.
I know, it's really scary. Howard, this guy, you know, he won't sign a release for television unless you give him some prizes.
Well, give him some prizes.
All right, yeah. Could you tell him that?
Oh, well, what do you got? Hold on.
I don't have anything here, but I mean, you know, he'd be good for television, you think?
Yes. Hey, Gary.
Right. Yeah. I mean, you know what he wants? A check for $100.
$100?
Yeah.
That's everything. You want some CD player?
I'll give you a CD player.
Jackpot.
What?
Well, get his name and address and send him a CD player.
Okay, all right.
All right.
I'll call you in a little while.
All right, tell him not to kick your ass.
Howard, there's about 20 people around me right now.
Yeah, well, you better go get some lunch.
All right.
All right. And give the guy a CD player. Maybe he'll behave himself.
All
right, bye-bye.
Oh, dear.
Give him the camera. Give him the camera. I just take the videotape.
Run.
Oh, man. I'm scared just sitting listening to it. Oh, man.
Well, let's get back into...
By the way, Robin, take a break, Robin. We'll continue.
I got to take a break?
Yeah.
I was going to play some religious music to calm us down.
Well, no.
Rally.
Massa has said that we must break.
I see.
Okay, we'll be back right after this.
Back.
We are back. I thought it was kind of cool. I read in the paper today that Johnny Cochran was in some restaurant, and people shunned him. They actually walked out of the restaurant.
Excellent.
How great is that?
It doesn't matter.
Everybody got up and left. I mean, I would have loved to have seen that.
That's interesting.
Yeah, I think that's great. It says it in the Post today. It said, it was just like
Where
a little
was
thing.
he?
Well, it reads like it's happened a bunch of times.
It reads like it's happening more than once, but it says, Johnny Cochran, who so brilliantly played the cards that got Simpson off Los Angeles, is rife with stories about people walking out when Cochran walks into a restaurant. Oh, that's so great.
Well, it's only stories. I haven't heard any real reports. Nobody's reporting they actually saw it.
More telling is the story I hear that members of at least one of the charity boards on which Cochran serves have asked him to be removed.
I saw something that said he was supposed to be honored in his hometown, and they're thinking of not doing it.
So far, members of the Simpson camp don't seem to get it. They're unable to grasp the depth of the rage many people, women in particular, feel toward the fallen hero. That rage exists and grows without needing any support from the ugly and vicious white supremacist tracts that are now being stuffed in every Brentwood mailbox. And Simpson will find himself more and more ostracized as the groundswell continues, which is great. That's what people should do. They should just, ignore him and walk out and... It'll drive him nuts.
Said earlier, I mean, I was still talking about the Million Man March, but you've now changed the subject.
Yeah.
So might as well continue. They have a whole section in the Inquirer this week of Nicole Simpson's diary entries, and they range over a several-year period leading right up into the few days before her death, in which she details her physical and emotional abuse at the hands of O.J. Simpson.
Yeah. Gee, that's a shock.
They say that they got them from someone who's supportive of the women's rights movement and the anti-abuse movement. They don't say who they got them from, however, and they have not said whether they paid for them. But I don't care. It's good to see that Nicole's words are finally being published. I don't know why they couldn't bring those diaries into court.
Because maybe it wouldn't have mattered. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
That's right. It doesn't.
They did say that they were going to show that he was an abuser of his wife, long term. There was one juror who said the reason he didn't go for the spousal abuse theory in the murder was that they didn't have any information of O.J. abusing her since 1989 or something. So for him, that meant he had changed, that O.J. had changed.
He's cured. Yeah.
Yeah, in Huntsville, Alabama, they were considering giving a certificate, an honorary citizen certificate to Johnny Cochran. But now they have a little problem on the city council. 4 white members oppose giving Cochran the citizenship certificate.
Good.
We got a problem.
So I don't know how that vote is going to go, but once Johnny was a shoo-in for that certificate, and now it's up to question. Back to the Million Man March. It is about supposedly about the spiritual uplift of black people. So, of course, there was singing and praying last night. Here's a song from the prayer service.
All right. Here we go. Jackie dancing. I wish I could be part of this. Sounds like the K-Rock boat ride, doesn't it? Of the advertisers.
Can we get together and sing?
Who are those, the Temptations? Sounds like one of those oldies shows.
That's a gospel program.
Super.
And here's a bit of the prayer.
We pray for the Million Man March.
This is the biggest scam ever pulled off. It's a meeting about nothing. What is this meeting about? Telling guys that they have to take care of their wife and kids? They knew that already. What is this about?
Duh. You didn't?
What is? I mean, yeah, like where you been? You didn't know this? This is the biggest scam ever. The only thing that this has done is help promote Farrakhan and show that he's he's got a lot of people who are willing to follow him. I mean, other than that, what does it say? We're getting together to...
And he's gotten black ministers of different religions to pull together their flocks and support this thing. And quite frankly, his religion castigates Christianity and black people who are Christian.
Yeah, but everyone's going for it.
We pray for those brothers who are on their way there right now.
Super.
And we pray that God will use that march as an instrument of healing.
Then a guy gets up
I don't know how you're going to do that when you're calling people names.
They're calling him Coward University instead of Howard University.
How's that going to create healing?
And we know God can do that.
It sounds like Secrete Gable's Club Act.
And here is one of the marchers who will tell us how, he feels and why he's going.
Is that Bill?
Number 3, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Here's Bill the marcher.
Not everybody's a drug dealer and in a gang. You know what I mean? I mean, it's just that simple. And I'm glad that Minister Farrakhan had this vision, and then I'm glad everybody else is following him, and I think it's going to be a great success.
I saw one black guy saying that Minister Farrakhan was chosen by God. Had to be, because this idea is so great that God spoke through him.
Well, that would explain it then.
So, there you go.
I still don't know what's supposed to happen.
Well, there's a guy who could explain it.
Who?
Oh. There isn't a guy. Evidently, there isn't a guy who can explain it. I thought there was. I'm sorry, Rob.
Oh, okay.
I was going to ask Fred to explain it, but...
Jeez, I was really waiting.
Wow.
For that kind of an explanation.
My pants are so tight.
Yes?
They just squeezed my testicle.
Well, that's wonderful, Howard. What do you want me to do?
Oh, I don't want you to do anything. I mean, I want you to do something,
sharing
but
that information with me.
I had to stand up. Just squeezed it. Oh, man, that's nasty business.
It's very difficult to be a man, isn't it?
It sure is. That's what the whole Million Man March is about. I need a march, a testicle march.
March about your pants.
Go ahead. What else is in the news?
In Little Rock, Arkansas, friends say an accused teenager who is accused of killing his family, partied day and night after the murders. And they say he told them the stench from the decomposing bodies came from a dead cat or a backed-up sewer. So he's partying in the house. The stink is getting higher and higher. And everybody went for the story that it was a backed-up sewer or a dead cat. 17-year-old Aaron Flick Hodge is scheduled for a court appearance today in Clay County Circuit Court in Northeast Arkansas. He's being held without bond on charges of murdering his mother, stepfather, and 11-year-old stepsister. The police found the bodies over the weekend at the family home in Rector. They say the three had been dead for at least several days. Hodge and his stepfather, according to neighbors, did not get along. But
it doesn't matter.
No known motive for the murder or the murderers. So there you have it. Wiped out his entire family.
Wonder why he didn't bury everyone in the backyard so the house wouldn't stink. Might have gotten away with it.
He less time for partying?
Yeah. I guess he wanted to get right to the party. And when he partied, did he party with anyone or just himself?
I don't know. I've got to get more details because I don't know whether, there were people in the house or he was just there by himself having a good time.
Fabulous story. I'd love to option the rights.
You think you could make a movie of that?
Yeah, if any people in our audience have decomposing bodies in their house, I'd like to option your story. Could you give us a call?
President Clinton is not at the Million Man March today. But
really?
We'll be talking about race relations. In a speech tonight at the University of Texas, the president is expected to talk about ways Americans can live in harmony. Well, that ought to be interesting.
President ran out of town. That's so funny. No one wanted to be in town for this.
The president will advocate tolerance and personal responsibility as ways to ease racial tensions.
I mean, anyone's afraid to even comment on it, you notice?
He had to leave Washington to speak about the duty of fathers to build stable families.
Yeah.
And positive environments for their children.
Why don't you address that in Washington?
Yeah, he could have gone right there to the Million Man March.
Right. The only guy I see talking about it is Pataki. He came right out and said, I think it's despicable. He's a good governor.
Well, once again, the president has said he agrees with the idea of the march.
Oh.
I guess he knows what the idea is.
What is it?
In with that for us, but he does not agree with Louis Farrakhan.
I see.
Yeah, so that's the president's take on this whole thing. The number of prisoner suits against the state of New York skyrocketed from 25 in 1976 to nearly 7,000 this year. That according to a new report. It's costing the state more than $58 million in inmate awards since 1976.
These prisoners get in jail, and they become jailhouse lawyers, and they start filing papers and filing lawsuits.
Well, not only that, they also, because of whatever laws we have passed for prisoners in the state, I guess there's a fund they can tap into.
Right.
To subsidize their suit if they want a lawyer.
They're in jail, not college.
They say attorneys working for state-funded organizations should be barred from collecting attorneys' fees for awards they win for inmates because these attorneys have created an industry, a cottage industry for themselves, where they just take money out of the state.
And what are these lawsuits? I mean, what are they filing lawsuits about, these inmates?
They don't give me any specifics here, but I've heard it could be as stupid as, the wrong kind of soap. That soap made me break out, and I'm going to sue the state.
Really? And they win awards?
Oh, yeah. Well, I don't know for that one, but I've heard, they just file suit after suit after suit. The point is the lawyer has to get paid.
From the state fund?
No matter what.
Wow. Hey, I want to be a lawyer. We got to take a break, Rob, and we'll come back and do more.
Many of the people filing these suits are serving time for violent crimes, and this is law-abiding taxpayer money that goes to fund their legal fees.
Well, you've obviously uncovered another big scandal, Robin, and I thank you for that. Unbelievable what you bring here every day. And you were busy with that over the weekend, I assume.
Tying together the loose ends.
Otherwise, you couldn't say it unless you had facts. All right, we'll come back. We're going to hear some more news right after these words.
97.1, The Eagle. We're back with the Howard Stern Show. Here's Howard.
You ready?
I don't know. I'm thinking about it. I don't know. I diet a lot, and I guess maybe it's the type of food I eat and the speed at which I eat it, because we're on the air and only have like 5-minute break. But the combination, the combustible energy of the broccoli, the peas, the rice, the chicken going in at high speeds.
Look, I'll tell you what I just ate.
Listen, this isn't about you.
Cabbage. Now, what's not supposed to be more gas producing than cabbage?
And you don't have any gas?
No.
So what are you saying? You're better than me?
Yes.
Okay. I process faster. I have such pain and gas. You don't eat as fast as I do. You just don't.
I don't eat as much.
Right.
I mean, I ate this little thing. You ate that whole big thing.
That's all you eat? Is that your lunch?
That was a mid-morning snack, I guess.
Oh, what do you eat? Cabbage and what?
It's cabbage and bean sprouts and mushrooms.
Well, you must go home and eat.
What else is in there? Broccoli.
So when your weight went up, what were you eating?
Anything.
Anything.
Yes, I
mean,
didn't have time
I see
to
you
think
here.
about it.
I see you here. You eat like a bird. I mean, what were you doing when you went home? That's what
Sitting and eating.
What were you eating? Tell me. Come clean.
Cookie sweet.
Cookies? You?
Yes. It was a very strange period. Yeah, I got right back into the eating habits when I was writing the book.
No kidding. What were you eating?
Ice cream, cookies.
Pizza?
Did I have any pizza? I don't think I had pizza.
Because even during the writing of your book, you were here. I saw you. You were eating sprouts, shrimp.
Yeah, breakfast I still make.
Hey, I tell you, I don't know what was going on.
But the rest of the day was a fiasco.
See, that you should have written about. That's what I want to read.
About the pants.
Oh, my God. You must have been farting up a storm back then.
No,
Really, never.
Still didn't.
Well, I constantly diet.
Yeah.
I mean, you would say what I eat is pretty strict.
Yes, I would definitely say that.
Breakfast, I eat. I'll tell you what I eat. Let me tell you what I eat.
Please.
Okay. For breakfast, I eat. I know you're really waiting for this. Breakfast, I eat the following. I either have one of two breakfasts. I either have shredded wheat with a banana and some skim milk,
yes.
or I have this hot cereal, 0 fat, with a banana, and that's it. Maybe some egg whites. Egg whites! Oh, now listen to this.
Yeah,
Mixed
that's
in.
awful.
Off. All right. Then I have a non-fat yogurt here. You know, the real horrible yogurt.
Right, the one with no taste
no
at
taste.
all.
With 8 raisins. 8!
For flavor.
For flavor. I measure out how many I have. I have no more than 8 raisins. You know, because raisins are fattening. So I have 8. That's my big treat for the day. Then, that's it. That's what I have. And then, while I'm at 10 o'clock, while I'm in commercial, I woof down this. Rice, broccoli, peas, and carrots with nothing on it. I put a little of this. Robin, here. I put a little of this.
Hot sauce.
Hot sauce. 0
I
fat.
tried that. I don't know how you eat that. I said, okay, I'm going to buy some hot sauce. The other day, I went to the store, and I said, Howard eats this hot sauce.
Right.
Let me go see what this is, because I'm eating stuff with no taste whatsoever.
Right.
So I go, and I get the hot sauce. I couldn't get it down.
Really? All right, well, I'm okay with that. It gives me a little flavor.
It's awful.
I don't eat it at home, only here. I'm a 43-year-old icon, and the highlight of my day is 8 raisins. How old am I, Robin?
You're 43.
No, how old am I?
41.
41. Thank you.
I
feel like
you're 41.
I feel like I'm 43. Oh, so then I have Metrex at 2 o'clock. The Metrex, I have the bar.
Right.
I got to get more of those. Gary, get me more Metrex. That little creep takes my Metrex. They send it to me. He takes it home with him.
Oh, that's a shame.
Big tooth, gums, and lips.
I thought you ate different things. You eat the bars, he eats the drinks.
I don't know. I think he takes the bars, too. So we can carry him in that dumb gym bag. Where he's the size of a house. He's eating Metrex. If he loses 30 pounds, then he should eat Metrex.
He's eating Metrex and everything else.
Yeah. Yeah, along with the Met-Rex. So I have the Met-Rex, and then for dinner, I have some lentil beans or something with a salad, oil and vinegar, a little canola oil and vinegar. I take a shot of mustard in there. I know, it's crazy, but I have to, and I have cabbage and carrots and, various green peppers. And this is how I eat every day. All right? Day in and day out.
Are you enjoying yourself?
No! But this is how I eat, because you know what I have found? I would rather be full than have various taste sensations. To me, to be full, it takes so much food to fill me up. I have a ravenous appetite. I'm always cold, and the only way I can warm my body is to eat. I'm always cold.
Fuel.
I have to be fueled constantly. And what goes on with these meals, and you know what? I really don't like to eat, so I shovel in. I feel I'm wasting time. I have things to do. I eat fast as I can so I can get the hell up from the table and get on with my life, because I have things I have to accomplish. This is where I should be lecturing at the Million Man March. I can't sit for 5 minutes to eat because I got so much to do. That's a million man. I have a million jobs. And I eat it so fast that I fart and gas and pain.
That part I don't understand.
And gas and pain.
I'm not eating slowly. I'm eating in commercial breaks just like you.
But you know what I can't do that you can do?
What?
I see sometimes you'll eat during the commercial break, and then you can put it aside.
Yes.
I can't do that. I go crazy. I have to eat.
You got to eat to the end.
And now I ate so fast, I'm sweating. I have sweat dripping down my belly.
So it's an aerobic eating.
Oh, it's aerobic. I burn off 80 calories just eating. And I should be thinner than I am. I really should the way I eat.
Absolutely the way you eat. You shouldn't have an ounce of fat.
But I'm so exhausted from the way I eat.
You can't exercise.
I'm exhausted. I'm drained. I hardly eat anything. I'm too tired to exercise.
Well, there are moments that I think to myself, I'm probably going to collapse if I try to exercise, but I do it anyway.
You just go out and do it.
I haven't collapsed yet.
Oh, excuse me for 1 minute, Robin, and I'll get back to this important conversation. I'm so ashamed.
You were so overdue for an accident. Wow.
I know.
And he wonders. He says, kiss me, like I should run over there after he dies. Been watching him do this for years.
Are you turned off?
No, I want you now.
I think all my farting has turned off Robin Radzinski even. Used to be attracted to me.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of tough, Howard.
Who cares? I'm married.
Kind of tough.
I process my meals so fast. I should just, you know what I should do? I should just throw all my meals in the toilet. Because I don't even think they
That's right. Why put them through your mouth?
They barely touch down anyway.
Right. I should just dump everything in the toilet because that's where it's going to be.
It sounds like that's where they go immediately anyway, the way you carry.
And I'm like a dog. I swear to God, Robin, I could walk around here all day and I don't move my bowels. As soon as I get home, there's a relaxation thing that happens with me. I run downstairs to my little... I have a special toilet downstairs, and I go right in, and I evacuate. You want me to?
Oh,
we should all take Polaroid.
It's the only place I smile.
With your stupid suggestions.
And I feel so evacuated. You know you want to see it, Robin.
Oh, he's gonna do it.
It's the one thing you haven't seen. I'm going to take a Polaroid for you, so you can see what I create.
That'll be the end. I won't even be able to look at you.
I look before I throw the paper in.
You got to see everything.
Yeah. You know, a lot of times I throw the paper in, then I decide to look, and I go, why did I do that? I obscure everything. But I don't like to, sort of stand up when I'm all sticky.
Decisions.
You sit and wipe.
Oh, yes. You stand up and wipe?
Yes.
You stand up and wipe?
Yes.
You're kidding me.
Yes, you sit and wipe?
With your panties wrapped around your ankles?
How did you do that?
Are you serious?
Yeah. It's not a full stand, but it's a sit.
It's like a squat. Oh, man. I don't want to think about it. Now you got me going. Now I can't look at you.
Now.
Oh, you're a woman. You're not supposed to talk like that.
Look at Jackie. Jackie's demonstrating.
What do? Don't you sit on the bowl, Jackie?
Oh, that's disgusting. You stand up.
Well, maybe I'll try it.
Something.
Maybe I'll try it because...
I'm afraid that,
You're a lot cleaner back there than I am. Maybe
well,
it works.
I don't have that hair problem.
I'm going to clip that. I'm going to clip those hairs. Fred, you sit when you wipe,
Absolutely.
right?
Oh, that's awesome.
It's the style.
Oh, man. I had no idea you stood up. And when you wipe, though, you're in the vicinity of the bowl, aren't you?
Yes, in the vicinity, but not...
You're directly over it.
You don't leave the room.
No, I don't take a walk, Jack.
Answer the door or
There
anything.
are no steps taken.
Like to bathe.
You get cleaned up to get to the shower.
Right. I'm a mess.
Temporary stopgap.
I mean, I got to wash my hands. Everything's all over the place. I don't know about you guys.
You're like, never mind. I don't want to discuss it.
I'm sloppy. I'm like what? What am I like? Go ahead.
Peanut butter?
Yeah. Yeah. It's unbelievable.
Oh, no.
I don't know how it happens either. All of a sudden, I check my hands and it's a real mess. That's why I had nothing to do with my kids' toilet training, because my mother never taught me the proper way. I'm telling you.
There was a possibility of ever doing it.
Because I still have tons of problems in my underpants. I mean, I still have to throw out underpants. Because I don't want anybody seeing them. Now I buy black underpants. Did you know this? I buy black Calvin Klein underpants.
And that way all things are kept secret.
Everything is secret.
Camouflage.
Yeah, it's camouflage. You can't see anything. Like, if you look really close, you can see something, but no one's going to get that close.
I mean, just remember what people must have been going through for all the years that there was only white.
Right. I know. I only had white, and everything was showing up, and I was too cheap to throw out my underwear. I couldn't get into that. Man. You know, the best color underwear would be brown.
How come they don't have that?
How come they don't have that?
We could get rich.
We could get rich. Here we go. Hey, Norton. We'll be rich. Oh. Camouflage underpants.
That's going into the catalog.
Right. Anyway, come on. We're doing news. This is crazy.
That's right. I don't know why we have to have such disgusting conversations.
Jokey wear.
Anyway, there were a couple of things in the tabloids over the last couple of weeks that I haven't mentioned. First of all, there was the big article in one of them last week about Bryant Gumbel having a conversation with his on-air co-host about his drinking problems.
Really?
Did you hear about that?
No.
You know how when you got one of those satellite dishes?
Yes.
That you can see not the network feed of the broadcast, but what the network isn't showing you. Like
yes.
You can still see the anchors talking in commercial breaks and
That's
stuff like that.
That's unbelievable.
And during a commercial break, apparently, Bryant started talking to somebody sitting next to him, and he said, you know what, I think my drinking is getting out of control.
That's a good place to do it.
Yeah, I said to myself, he knows all about the medium, doesn't he?
Yeah. Well,
he knows these satellite dishes exist now.
And even if you didn't have the satellite dish, why would you want the guy in the booth to be hearing about your drinking problem?
I don't know. All I know is that he supposedly said to this woman that, it was nothing for him to have, like expect to be drinking all day. It starts at these luncheon meetings, and then you go into dinner, and he's drinking the whole time, and used to be one or two, but now he's just throwing back a lot. And, he even had favorite drinks, and he was saying who made the best of whatever his favorite drink was.
I got to get into drinking. I really want to start drinking. I'm missing out on all this. Drinks. It's such a funny concept, drinks. Drinks. Constantly, would you like a drink? How thirsty could you be? Drinks.
Ask Jackie how thirsty you could be.
This whole thing with drinks.
We've often talked about the number of beers Jackie will drink in an evening, how if he could, it's not thirst. Because he would never drink that much water.
Right. He wants to get blasted. But and to the word drinks is funny. Just drinks. People are busy with these drinks and the ice and the liquids and the alcohol.
Next year.
Bloody Mary, champagne, cold gold makes you old, old before your time. Cold gold
makes you sleep right through your prime. Makes you celebrate. Beer just gives you body weight and comes out of your ears before you're drunk.
Thank you.
I can't remember what Bryant's favorite drink was, but
Bloody Mary, I believe.
I don't think so.
I think it's martini.
Was it a martini?
I think it's martinis.
Oh, let's hope so.
Or is it a margarita?
I thought it was margarita because he was talking about, the best place to get one.
Aren't those margaritas, you guys?
Oh, well, I was going after Fred.
I know, margarita.
I'm not a drinker of margarita, so I don't.
I'll have a margarita.
What do I know?
I see you copying him.
It was just, Fred had just said it, though.
All right.
Well, at least I don't stand when I wipe, so.
Anyway, what else is in the news, Robin?
Well, I was continuing with this tabloid theme. Lonnie Anderson has this new book out about Burt Reynolds, and she must be really pissed at Burt because she says he's not a great lover.
Oh, absolutely.
You know, this is really, the one thing you can do to a guy.
Right. That's
after he's thrown you over, is to say, well, he wasn't any good in bed anyway. I've had much greater lovers than Burt. One wonders why she married him.
Because she wanted to hang around with a famous guy.
So it didn't matter how bad he was in bed.
Right.
She commends a number of her other lovers.
Like?
In the book. Gary Sandy, the guy from WKRP in Cincinnati.
Oh, really? He's good in bed?
She said, oh, that was lusty. That was hot and heavy.
I thought he'd be great.
She said her second husband, he was great, too. They had a very passionate relationship. And she almost lost it with an actor named Perry King when they were working together because, there was just a lot of heat.
Right.
Between the two of them, and they started kissing one night when they were drinking.
Ah, drinks. Yeah, it happens.
That we had in Boulder Bar.
But Burt was only ever tentative as a lover. He was never this hot hunk. And he didn't want to see her naked.
Really? Her?
Yeah.
She's got a great body.
She said once she came out wrapped in a flimsy little towel or something, and he, hit the ceiling.
Really?
He said that was immodest.
What?
And he didn't like it.
He's weird.
He is a weird guy. Let's take a break, Robin. We'll finish up.
Okay.
Right after this.
What don't you know now?
Fred told me that you told him that you urinate standing up. Is that true?
No.
All right.
Don't be ridiculous.
Fred's a liar.
I also heard she throws up when she stands on her head.
All right. What else, Robin?
O.J. jurors are looking for money.
You know what we talked about the whole time during the commercials?
What?
You standing up and wiping.
That's disgusting.
The whole time.
You're...
Took us by shock.
I can't wait for fingernails. People are gonna
it shocked us. That's what I meant to say. It shocked us.
I can't even imagine that creating conversation.
Wow.
Time to register.
Yeah.
Creating conversation, and you don't know what's fascinating about yourself.
I am very sad for all of you.
Your wife standing up. I said, man, maybe everyone does that.
Excellent.
What is it, Gary?
Well, everyone's telling me to come in and stuff, and Robin and I agree on very little.
Right.
But I agree with her on this.
You stand up too?
Absolutely.
Wow. You stand up?
Yes.
Full stand or squat? You stick your butt out in the air.
It's closer to a stand than a squat, but it's not a full attention stand.
Right.
But it's closer to a standing position.
Well, there you go. You and Fafa Fooey do share something. Now you're going to change?
I think we're bonding.
If I was you, I'd change that behavior quick.
I think I'm bonding with Fafa Fooey.
I mean, it helps me get a better angle, I guess.
Well, there you go. Whatever turns you on.
Yeah, look, you can't get clean. We're not having a problem.
Oh, I don't know about Baba Booey.
Oh, I'm going to black underwear any day now.
All right, come on, we got to finish up the news.
The O.J. jurors looking for money.
Yeah.
They have a story in the Globe magazine today that says that a couple of the jurors, at least 3 of them, I guess, went off to Las Vegas to play the slots right after the jury verdict was announced. And that while one was down there, the forewoman of the jury was down there playing whatever she was playing, her daughter was back in Los Angeles on the phone trying to get deals done to, I guess, interview her or possibly book deals. And she was looking for the big bucks. She said that she was going to get her mother's retirement money together from whatever deal she makes with a journalist to talk to her mother about what it was like to come to the conclusion of the O.J. trial.
So sad. A lot of these jurors really thought they were going to get rich. They're not going to. They don't get it.
Well, they all think that this is the big payday.
Yeah.
And the daughter who was negotiating for her mother admits that the jurors' stories would be worth far less if O.J. had gone to jail.
Right.
So the big money came from a not guilty verdict.
A cuckoo verdict, they call that.
Another juror, number 7, she's been peddling her story, at first demanding $60,000, then $100,000, and then $200,000. Finally, her lawyer announced that they want $1 million.
No one's going to pay it.
I have read that 2 jurors have come together and signed some kind of a book deal to be based on their journals and diaries during the trial.
Amazing. No, who's going to sit and read that?
And they also say in the Globe that O.J. is being shunned by his Brentwood neighbors.
Good. Of course. That's the way to do it. Now he can go live in a black neighborhood that contributed to his release. Now he can live among the people who freed him. He no longer will be accepted by his golfing buddies.
You will be devastated by this news, Howard.
Go ahead.
Connie Selica and John Tesh have a problem.
We got a problem.
I can't imagine that there's a problem.
Now, remember, they used to be... Oh, shut up.
Yeah, right.
They used to be the co-hosts of that Gary Smalley infomercial on his marital counseling tape. Remember?
Yes, they had a marital counseling tape. That's why I'm shocked. Is his problem he's out of songs?
No, unfortunately.
Too bad.
For Connie, that's not it.
What is the problem? She's so in love.
The problem is that John has always wanted to be a new age rock and roller.
Mm-hmm.
And suddenly his music has taken off.
Yes.
And he is just carried away with himself now. Wants to be out there touring and recording. And doesn't leave him much time for family.
Uh-oh.
After 3 years of marriage, Connie Selica and John Tesh are losing their battle to balance their family life and their careers.
They're divorcing?
No, it doesn't say they're divorcing yet, but Connie says she's going to have to put her foot down.
Wow. I would think she'd be happy the big lug would be out of the house.
Can you believe this? John Tesh must have a guardian angel.
Yeah, I know.
Tesh, 42, who just made $8 million when he sold half his company, GTS Records.
GTS Records.
Is indulging his longtime desire to be a new age rock and roller.
Does he know that John starts with a J? GTS Records. I thought it was a JTS.
No, it's GTS.
GTS. That would be Gone Tesh.
His devotion to his music has Connie complaining that he's never home.
Who goes to a John Tesh concert?
They say his concerts do well.
Wow.
I thought he played in malls.
He plays in malls for free.
Well, since he did that, he was very smart. He went around and did the mall concert.
Mm-hmm.
Then he booked his own orchestra, remember, and rented a hall and had this concert that they then showed on the PBS stations.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess people watching this thought, oh, people actually go to see John Tesh.
We better go,
now
too.
He can sell things.
It's not right. So Connie's getting fed up, huh?
Yeah.
Is that a serious article or a funny article? Where do you read this?
This is in the Star, I think. Yes. Star Magazine says that they've been going through a time where the balancing act has gotten out of control and there's been no family time.
My wife's been complaining about that for 15 years.
She has been very judiciously scheduling her time. She doesn't take a lot of roles so that she has time to work. But she also has plenty of family time. John, on the other hand, is off all the time, apparently.
Here's the deal. She got pregnant. She probably isn't that hot anymore. And he wants to get rid of her. What?
If you want tomorrow's show, we can play, we can pull clips from the CD-ROM where John Tesh explains, how to keep a family together.
Oh, good. Yeah, we'll do that tomorrow.
Wonderful.
We can play more of those. They're really funny.
Yeah, those are good. We never did finish those.
No.
Give me those tomorrow, Fafa Fooey.
In addition to hosting Entertainment Tonight, Tesh does concerts around the country and is involved in his own company, John Tesh Productions.
Right, GTS.
Connie may have to wait to see if John can put the brakes on his skyrocketing career.
Really?
Everything John touches turns to gold.
Really?
His concert tours have been booked well in advance, and they are always sold out.
Does anybody listen to that?
His records are selling all around the world. Even though it's taken him years, he's finally being recognized for his talents as a musician.
This is terrible.
And he's not ready to give any of it up.
Yanni with bolts in his neck. The blonde Frankenstein.
It doesn't matter.
Connie, on the other hand, would love to see John slow down. But it doesn't look like that's going to happen.
No, slow down.
Me wait whole life for this.
Me not stop now for a bitch.
It doesn't matter.
Oh, goodness. I knew that would bring a tear to your eye if you thought they were having a problem.
Anything else, Robin?
Yes, yesterday there were some scary moments. On a flight from San Francisco to Atlanta, it was a Delta flight. They had to make an unscheduled landing at Denver International Airport when they received a bomb threat. Luckily, no bomb was found, but it was a scary time for the passengers for a little while. Here's Greg Anderson describing what happened, what the pilot said to the passengers.
I haven't bombed in a while.
The pilot had been talking quite a bit to us, pointing out scenery and things like that. Then he was silent for a few minutes, and he came back on. His voice was really shaky. And he said he had an important announcement. Could he have our attention that there had been a terrorist threat to our plane and that we were going to be making an emergency landing.
Ooh. Can you imagine? If Howard was on that plane?
I would have peed my pants.
There was no panic on board, however. They landed.
Imagine me, I'd be like,
somebody talking you down.
Yeah, right. They have to sedate me.
And no bomb was found after the plane came down. Hundreds of parishioners at Holy Angels Church in Chicago cheered and applauded on Sunday as a priest who was suspended last year for molesting 2 boys nearly 20 years ago signed a new covenant and returned as pastor during a 4-hour mass.
Great. That's very comforting.
He was suspended after 2 men came forward in May of last year and charged that they were molested by him in 1976. Here is the pastor, the Reverend John Calicott. He said he never admitted to being a child molester.
I admit that something which should not have occurred did occur. I am not admitting being cured because there was not anything there to be cured.
Very cryptic. Sounds like a man who ought to come forward and tell us exactly what that means.
Yeah, just spit it out. What did you do?
He did something.
I admit that something which should not have occurred did occur.
But I'm not cured.
But I'm not cured because there was not anything to be cured. Well, let's...
She should go to the Million Man March.
What the hell does that mean? One of the members of the congregation said that he would have no problem having the father counsel his children. Here is King Stanley Chester.
King Stanley Chester. I thought that we didn't have any kings in this country anymore. Royalty.
I have full confidence in asking him to counsel my children on religious matters, sexual matters, drugs, anything. He's a very deep person.
There you have it. The Reverend is back.
We're thinking about that Million Man March. Most of these women are at home screaming, we don't want these guys back in the house. We had to throw them out in the first place. Yeah, they're like, we want to come back. A lot of these guys who are not with their families, the women had to throw them out because they were abusive. So they're dying to get back in the house, these guys. They're going to come home all revved up from this Million Man March. They're going to walk in the house and go, I'm back. Kids will be crying and screaming, get them out. Cops will have to come, pull them out of the house.
These are hasty generalizations.
But Reverend Farrakhan said we have to come home.
I'm sure they'll come home with the new attitude. They won't come home the same way they left.
I hear you.
That?
All right. Everyone can change. You're right, Robin.
It's the second week of the Selena trial. Actually, it's the trial of Yolanda Saldivar. She's the woman accused of killing Selena. Last week, a witness testified that they saw Selena stumble out of the motel room yelling she'd been shot. One said that before she died, she identified Saldivar as the shooter. The defense notes there is no eyewitness to the killing, and no one can prove it was not an accident.
There you go. Same kind of logic that got O.J. off. Well, there's no videotape. How can we say the person's guilty?
There you go. That's what's happening.
Thanks, Robin. And your book, Quivers to Life, still on the stands, ready to be bought. It's sitting there waiting. If anyone hasn't read it, it's a good one. Jackie the Joke Man Martling, your wild 90-minute filthy joke video, Who Farted I Smelted? Another good one, Robin. All winners on this show.
Oh, I tell you got to get it.
Only $15 plus $4 shipping and handling. Back to school special, buy two, get one free. Call 1-800-323-KING this Thursday night, October 19th at Rascals by the Shore. It's Jackie in Ocean Township, New Jersey. For information, Jokeland's internet address, why don't you try this number, 516-922-WINE.
Another thing that'll make you cry, I forgot to say it.
Yeah.
Pamela Anderson of Baywatch is pregnant again.
Oh, I don't think that'll last. Didn't the last baby...
She had a miscarriage before.
Right.
She went to the hospital with flu-like symptoms this weekend, and they announced yesterday it wasn't the flu. She's pregnant.
Wow. Isn't it funny how her pregnancies are so tumultuous?
Yeah. Well, I also read recently that she lost 15 pounds.
Really?
Yeah, I thought you gain weight when you have a baby.
Most people do. She knows better. King Norris Unplugged returns to Detour on 13th and 1st this Thursday. Looking forward to that. Fred Norris's band. Don't miss Stuttering John appearing in Tony and Tina's wedding every Wednesday and Thursday night. For more information and to get a signed copy of John's CD, call 201-942-OUCH. If you're planning a wedding or a corporate event, if you need a great DJ, call Scott the Engineer's Rocket Entertainment at 718-BAG-5040. We'll see you tomorrow.